Hi, welcome to CloudEagle's Insights in Minutes. Picture this: your company's IT stack keeps getting bigger, but you're not sure if it's actually helping the business or just making things more complicated. In 2026, that confusion isn't just frustrating, it's dangerous.
That's the reality for enterprise IT leaders today. Hybrid work, AI hurdles, and cyber threats are turning IT from a cost center into a potential liability. I'm excited to dive into how solid IT governance frameworks can flip the script.
We'll break down what IT governance frameworks actually are, why they matter, and reveal the top 10 frameworks enterprises should follow to drive value and stay compliant.
Stick with us as we tackle the 5 pillars behind successful frameworks, compare the big players like COBIT and ITIL, show you how to pick the right fit, and walk through real-world implementation steps. Let's jump in.
Let's start at square one. What exactly is an IT governance framework? It's more than just policies, it's a structured roadmap for aligning technology to business goals while managing risk and ensuring efficiency.
And the best part is, these frameworks give organizations proven, standardized methods. I love that they define clear roles, guide tech decisions, and help measure performance, all so you can avoid operational silos and shadow IT.
Those silos can really disrupt progress. Popular frameworks like COBIT, ITIL, and ISO standards have been refined by decades of industry experience. They help companies stay on track and compliant without reinventing the wheel.
There's also flexibility. Choose your framework based on size, industry, regulations, and specific business goals. Some enterprises even blend elements from different frameworks to build the perfect fit.
With the basics covered, let's run through the heavy hitters. COBIT leads the charge with its holistic approach, focusing on stakeholder needs and enterprise-wide coverage.
COBIT is great, but ITIL is a powerhouse for service management. It standardizes delivery, boosts quality, and drives continuous improvement. I've seen it transform IT operations overnight.
Don't forget ISO IEC 38500. It brings executive-level guidance, making sure boards and C-suites make the right strategic IT decisions. And ISO 27000 is essential for information security, especially for regulated industries.
CMMI helps organizations mature their processes, FAIR gives you financial clarity on cyber risk, and TOGAF governs enterprise architecture. Calder-Moir, NIST CSF, and COSO round out the list, each focusing on practical governance, security, and risk management.
Choosing the right framework isn't just about popularity. Enterprises need to decide if they're process-focused, risk-focused, compliance-oriented, architecture-driven, or performance-centered.
Exactly. Process frameworks like ITIL and COBIT are for standardizing operations, while risk frameworks like NIST and ISO 27000 are all about security and threat mitigation. Architecture frameworks like TOGAF guide big-picture tech design.
Compliance frameworks ensure you're following industry mandates, and performance frameworks use metrics to optimize IT investments. It really comes down to your maturity and specific pain points.
One tip: always assess your company's readiness, review regulatory demands, and map your tech investments to your strategic goals. It's a mix of practicality and vision.
Implementation is where most organizations stumble. You need a 5-stage approach. Start with a thorough assessment, then design tailored policies, pilot the framework in a controlled environment, scale deployment, and continually optimize.
That iterative mindset pays off. I've seen companies compress audit cycles by automating access reviews and centralizing procurement. Tools like SaaS management and ITSM platforms make real-time governance possible.
Exactly. Success metrics include spend reduction and faster access request fulfillment. Your framework is only as strong as its enforcement, so leverage automation to keep things measurable and defensible.
If you're unsure where to start, grab a framework template. It's a pre-built baseline you can customize, assign roles, set KPIs, and ensure everything aligns with your enterprise vision.
Security governance has become non-negotiable. Companies need to embed security in business processes, prioritize risk-based decisions, and ensure compliance with evolving laws like GDPR and HIPAA.
And it's more than just paperwork. You need incident management, performance measurement, and documentation for audits. Frameworks like COBIT, ISO 27001, and NIST CSF are invaluable for mapping controls to regulations and managing vendor risks.
Regular reviews, automated evidence collection, and clear operational controls minimize litigation risk. It's about turning intentions into repeatable, defensible actions.
I've seen that when teams proactively build governance into their culture, it drives long-term success. Legal compliance and risk management shouldn't be afterthoughts, they're foundational.
Let's wrap up. First, strong IT governance frameworks align tech investments to business goals and ensure compliance. Second, picking the right framework is about fit, consider your size, industry, and pain points.
Third, success hinges on enforcement and continuous improvement. Automated controls and regular reviews keep your governance strategy resilient as your tech environment evolves.
So here's your action step. Assess your current IT governance maturity, identify gaps, and pilot a framework that addresses your biggest risks and aligns with your vision.
Thanks for joining us today. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Insights in Minutes.